Hi, Mike Shaft here with my final report from the Commonwealth Games in Victoria. It seems difficult to believe I've been here for a full 4 weeks, but I really have. I can remember when the Commonwealth Games were still 3 months away. Now the end of the Games are less than 48 hours away. These have been the first major games I've attended, and I've been impressed with all of it. The people of Victoria are truly wonderful and have made the visiting athletes, officials and media most welcome. I've been able to speak to everyone that I wanted to, and no one seems afraid to have a camcorder pointed at them. The city of Victoria is something to behold, and it's not difficult to understand why every number plate issued in this area includes the words Beautiful British Columbia. The Games themselves have been a huge success, and I was delighted to be present for the Canadian 5-medal sweep of the wrestling on Sunday night. Add to that the awesome sight of Linford Christie breaking the Games record on the 100 metres. There's nothing like being on the finish line for something like that. The saddest part of the Games for me was the news of the expulsion of Diane Modal from the Games. Having spoken to her on her arrival, sensing her excitement, and of course knowing her from back home, it was one of the saddest moments of my life when I heard what had happened. Hopefully, there'll be no long-term damage to the Games. Probably the biggest success of the Games has been the Harbour Festival, which has been going on alongside the actual Games with acts like Crash Test Dummies and Michelle Wright. On Wednesday night, an estimated 77,000 people turned out for the show, and it was quite incredible. People who know nothing about sport and who couldn't tell Linford Christie from Colin Jackson have been able to go along to these events and feel themselves a part of the 15th Commonwealth Games. Somehow I don't think I'll forget this experience for a very, very long time. But what will the people of Victoria get from these Games? The final word will go to the government minister responsible for the Games, Mr. Robin Blencowe.
I think it's that people here in Victoria, after the Games, or British Columbians and Canadians, will say, I'm really pleased we did that. I really feel proud of what we showed, what we depicted, that our thousands of people that came here from all over the world felt they had a good time, not just for sport, but they were looked after, hospitality was the best, and most of them want to come back. But the bottom line is people will say, and that's very important for you, is that I'm pleased, I'm glad we did it, because it's a tremendous investment by the taxpayer. And they must feel that they have ownership, that it was for them, and they felt that they, not just the government or the athletes, but they were part of offering British Columbia as the host to the world.
This has been Mike Shaft reporting for the final time from the Commonwealth Games in Victoria for the Bay in the UK.